And the other thing I've discovered is that around the driver's side, that side, window winder, the splined spindle thing that the handle winder fits on is snapped off. It's missing. So I need to get a manual regulator, and they're a lot of money, and you can't get hold of a second-hand one. So I need to do that, but I'm not sure which one to get, so I'll have to take that one out to work out which one I need to get. I've also I've taken off the front bumper bumps just to see what it looks like. I think I prefer it without them. I took the overriders off the front bumper on my MG as well, and I much prefer it that way. It's just a cleaner look. I haven't been able to get the center caps for the Fuchs wheels. Eventually I want to put steel wheels on, but I haven't been able to get them because I can't quite work out which ones I need. The hole in the wheels is 66 millimeters diameter, and every one that I check, they're 68, they're 70, they're something else. So I need to work out which ones they are. I don't want to spend a huge amount of money on them. So that's something to check. I've only got one key, so I need to get another copy of that key. The key doesn't fit the door locks, so that's a bit annoying. And I don't have any rear seats, so they go on the list as well. They're not priority though, and I've seen some on eBay, but they're a lot of money. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I've got a massive list of things to do, but I have got parts that have come through, and I've also got the correct Porsche 912 badge for the back now, because I can't remember if I mentioned in a previous video that the two badges, the connected Porsche lettering on the bottom and the rather square font 912 don't go together. It's more the italic one that should go with that one, and that's the correct one for the year. So I've got the correct one for the year, and the holes have been covered up, so I can still go inside the trunk deck lid and poke them through and fit it. I've taken off the existing 912 one, and one of the bolts on it broke. But a ton of stuff that I've just had to fettle and tighten up and things like that. There's a bit of the headliner that's loose that I need to just put some trim around the edge to make it better. There's no cover on the fuse box, so there's tons of stuff like that. And I went around with a magnet on some of the crucial bits, and I couldn't really work out. It seemed like there wasn't any rust, but I'm not convinced. I know there is some underneath, and I've got somebody lined up to have a look at it, but I'm not going to prod and poke that at the moment, just because the number one thing that I need to do is get it running, get it reliable, get some seatbelts. Not in that order. Seatbelts are the thing that I need. So yeah, when I have a minute, I don't know if I'll do a video about that. I'll put the electronic ignition in. I'm certain it's exactly the same make from, not the model, from my MG, and it literally took me about 10 minutes to fit it. Fired the car up, and it instantly felt more responsive and revved higher, but obviously the timing was out, so I had to go and get that done. So there's a lot of stuff happening. I've sort of maxed out my credit card on parts, so I'm hoping that I don't need to get anything else for a while, and apart from the seatbelts I have to get those. It just means that I can drive it and I can make a couple of videos, and I know I can go out legally without those seatbelts because it wasn't a requirement that year, but I'd rather it had them. And also I can't let anybody else go in it while it hasn't got seatbelts. So it's, everything is kind of coming together. I've got the parts. The one thing I completely and utterly haven't got is time. I've also not been sleeping very well because my youngest is teething, so she wakes up during the night. Plus I'm a bit stressed out with work, so I lie in my bed awake at night, and I drag myself out of bed some days that I'm so tired that I feel physically sick. So I'm hoping that's going to get better. The weekend was pretty good. I slept well at the weekend. The lockdown 2.0 should be eased just a little bit in a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to go out and meet more people and see what's what, basically, in the land of Porsche 912s. So I'm really excited, and I just want to get in and do that stuff. I don't like getting my hands dirty. I'm pretty good at getting that kind of stuff done, I think, but I really don't like getting my hands dirty, but I don't have the money to just get every little thing done by somebody else. So I'm just gonna have to roll my sleeves up, get stuck in, and get it running, fix the window winder, because I think that's quite an important thing. I bought a fire extinguisher to put in there just in case, because that petrol smell leak the other week spooked me a bit, even though the smell's now gone. But I've still got this niggly feeling that when I turn the ignition on next time, it's going to come back. So yeah, I'm hoping in the next couple of days I should be able to put the battery in and fire it up. The one thing, the battery isn't secured, which you probably saw in the walk around. So someone on Instagram gave me the idea of just converting a normal trouser belt, which looked great. So I'm going to do that, and it's been really good getting ideas about what I can do, just general stuff. The stuff occurs to me even though it's not urgent and I don't need to do it now, but I do think about it. So things like the stereo, it's got a period stereo, I think it's an Italian brand, Santonia, something like that, which looks great, and it's got a cassette deck in it, and I kind of want to keep it. I don't know why it doesn't work, so I might have to just check the wiring. The speakers aren't connected because it has got cutouts in the door. I don't really like those speakers. It doesn't have a speaker in the dash. It's got the perforated bit, but I looked under the hood and there isn't a speaker there. There's some cheapo 80 style speaker cutouts and speakers fitted in the door, but the wires have been cut, so they're not hooked up. So I might just see if I can get some really good quality speakers to go in the same holes for now, and see if I can get that stereo working, and just see, because there's companies that you can go to where they change the innards into completely modern Bluetooth, USB, whatever you want, but it's like £500, £600, £700, which is quite a lot. Or you can get like a really modern a modern stereo that you can plug in all sorts of stuff, has Bluetooth, and it looks period, but the ones I've seen look a bit tacky. Some of them are quite good and they're more expensive, but there's a lot of them that you can get. They're like 40 quid, 25 to 40 quid on Amazon, and you just fit it in. They don't look great, but at the same time I'm thinking as a short-term measure, maybe I will do that. I don't know. I have no idea when I'll get it going. So yeah, we'll kind of watch this space. And I think there's going to be a lot happening, and most people will be surprised by the fact that I've put a couple of videos out in the space of about 10 days. And a lot of it's to do with the fact that I've now got the car and I've got a bit of content, because I know the YouTube algorithms sort of promote more videos of YouTubers who put tons of content out, but if I've got nothing to talk about, I won't really be doing any videos. There's those people who do kind of 4 videos a week, and it gets them tons of subscribers. But I don't know what I'd say in 4 videos a week. I used to struggle with 1 a week or two a month, whereas now that I've got the 912, I've got stuff to tell, and the feedback I've had is that people are listening, so I'm really pleased. It's a rambling one, it's a bit long, this one, but I hope it'll be useful stuff, and the next video hopefully will be where I'm fitting stuff. I've fitted something, or something has gone wrong, or I've bought something new. So yeah, watch this space. I'm kind of excited, and I just realized I really need to get to the petrol station, but we're gonna have a little bit of a blast, see if there's any cars around. There aren't. That was the limiter. Ouch.